Hello, friends. If you're new, welcome. If you're back, welcome back. This is episode, I think, 17 of my Destash challenge. This is year 2, month 2, and I have quite a few updates. Let's get started with my finishes of this month. So, finish number 1 for October. This is Fish Spirit by Cousin Cecile, both from Diamond Art Club. This was a bit of a snacky one. I think it is a 50 by 50 centimeters with a few millimeters here and there, and it has 46 colors, and it is obviously a square, as per usual. I started this one on the 28th of September and finished it on the 8th of October. So very quick work on it. It's a week and a half. So not bad. I really enjoyed working on this one. There was a lot of color blocking. My one complaint, and I think that no one might be surprised about it, is I have said before multiple times that I do not understand the idea of having fairy dust on very light colors. Let me explain. Obviously, it is not clear here on the moon, but you can see the yellow ones, right? If you can see the white diamonds, these are white fairy dust. And in all fairness, I don't really see why these are fairy dusts and not just plain white. But other than this non-complaint, I really enjoyed it. It was very quick to work on. The other small delight here in the small ripple of water, these kind of yellow here, these are crystal diamonds. So pretty. So far I've worked with the white or transparent crystals, reds, blacks, and now the yellows. And I do love crystal diamonds. They're so freaking pretty. But yes, this is Fish Spirit. So ended it early October, which means this is my first finish of the month. My finish number 2 for October. This is London View by Lissima, both from Diamond Art Club, and yes, this is a square as well. I would like to say it's also a small one, but it is more of a wider one. So this one is a 55 by 71, obviously, because it's wider than taller anyway. And it has 22 colors. I am going to be honest, I absolutely adore the finish work and etc. However, given the opportunity, I would not be working on it. I would just buy the artwork. There you go, I've said it. This one will always have anyway a special place in my heart because I lived a year and a half in London. I was working literally 10 minutes walk going to the left hand side of that image. So, it's a view that I saw basically on a daily basis, and then even sometimes when I was off. So yeah, for a year and a half, I basically walked by that tree, saw Big Ben, saw the Parliament, crossed Westminster Bridge, had a good view of the London Eye, which is just on the right with a London Aquarium. Yeah, yes, I do love the image itself. However, and I will go more about it when I will do my post review, which won't be until 2026, but I have learned a few things. Cityscape, not necessarily my thing, though I'd rather have a cityscape that looks like a painting like this than as a photograph as in the yellow leaves. 1. The grayscale with a main color, it's a tough one. Somehow my brain thought that, there are very few colors, so it will be a lot of color blocking. Wrong. Because you need to have a lot more. With very few colors, you need to be able to better show the image, right? The buildings, etc. Which means that you have a lot of confetti. And I found it very difficult because the background color of the diamonds are all very similar, right? They're either a shade of white through black, so like different grays, etc., or different shades of red, pinks. And so, when you do a lot of confetti, which I don't mind, if you have a lot of different colors, like ranging all the colors of the rainbow, then it is easier to pick up the symbols. Here I did find it very difficult, but I still love the artwork, and like I said, I would probably buy it in itself, but I wouldn't make it. That's it. So this one was started on the 8th of October, as soon as I finished Fish Spirit, and I finished it very recently on the 23rd of October. So this is then my second finish of October. Another small victory. Out of the 10 diamond paintings I had listed for me to do in 2025, this one was my last one, which means that I still have the end of October, like 1 week, November and December to do more diamond painting that were not planned. So yes, over bonus points. This is then my fourth finish of my year 2 of the Destash challenge. Knowing that year 1 I did 12 diamond paintings, which means that by month 2 I am a third of what I did the year before. So now that I have finished all the diamond paintings that I have given myself for 2025, which one is my current whip? Let me show you. Ta-da! I am back to Inspiration Peak. So, if you're new to the channel, let me inform you that I started this one on the 20th of December 2024. Then in January of this year, 2025, I put it on hold. I was a bit burnt out on just the idea of destashing and not really enjoying the process of diamond painting, for one. 2, these are rounds. Rounds are not my forte. I prefer squares, mostly because, well, I always find it difficult to line perfectly my rounds. It's just something. There's also the thing of having a cat. When I work now on this one, since I've picked it up 2 days ago, I've noticed a lot of cat hair stuck between the diamonds, etc. And I don't like it. I find it's making it dirty. Which, by the way, if anyone has a recommendation on how to, for example, protect diamond paintings from pet hair, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only diamond painting who has a pet, whilst working on it. Right, because I have cat hair everywhere on me. My cat comes and sit and lie down on my desk chair, and just hair flies around, right? So if anyone has any advice on what I could use, please give it in the comments. I will buy it. So, as I was saying, I am back on Inspiration Peak, which has been on hold between January 2025 to now October 2025. So a few months back, when I did my Chinese New Year mystery kit from the One with Diamond Art, which was a round, I did say it, because I did very quickly, I think in 2 or 3 days, I did say it motivated myself to go back to Inspiration Peak. But first I wanted to finish with my 2025 diamond paintings. And let me be honest here. I went back to it 2 days ago, or 3 by the time it will be uploaded, and I'm going to show you how much I've done so far. So I was over there, right? That's where I stopped, and I have done most of this part here. So what I have started to do, I think since Fish Spirit, I start with a color, and I'm going to do that color as far as my light pad goes. Because the light pad also takes over two square section, I'm also doing two like this. And for example, here I have diamonds all the way there, right? So I will move my light pad, so then it goes there. And then when I will do this symbol, I will have my light pad that will go, let's say, over there, which means that I will be able to do the symbols all the way there. And then the more I move, the more I'm going to do the things. And so it just feels like it's going a lot faster than going section by section and changing 50,000 times color. So yes, in, let's say, about less than 30 hours of work, I've done probably more than half of a 2-row. So not bad. So yes, I am currently very much enjoying this one. Sorry, I'm just putting it back. And I am hopeful that I can finish it before the end of the year. That would be great. And if I do, well, we'll see which diamond painting I'll be picking up, because, well, my chosen list for the 2025 Destash is all done. So whoop whoop, we'll see. But yes, this is it for October. I am very, very, very proud of myself. 2 finishes. I have finished my 2025 diamond painting list. I have done the equivalent of a third of the previous year of the Destash challenge, and I'm back working on Inspiration Peak, and I am pretty, well, inspired. So thank you very much for watching, for listening, and I will see you all in the next one, which should be the post review for Away From It All. So bye!